Good evening, everybody. My name is Spicy Bread, and welcome back to another mod showcase. Today, we're gonna be looking at Book of Dragons, a 1.20.1 Forge mod created by Mr. Magister and Serpy Derpy. This mod adds the dragons from How to Train Your Dragon with an amazing flying mechanic. Don't worry, you'll see. First thing you want to do is get yourself the Book of Dragons. This will tell you everything you need to know about the dragons, and it will update with information the more you interact with dragons. Now, you might be wondering, but Spicy, how do I get the Book of Dragons? Well, that's very easy. You just need to trade it with a dude. You might be wondering, but where's the dude? Well, let me tell you. The dude is not here, but he will appear once you complete something. And that something is... Here we go. There we go. Once you get the achievement Acquired Hardware, which you need to get iron for, you'll find this dude. And he'll sell you the Book of Dragons for 8 emeralds. Give me a second, dude. Give me Book of Dragons. He'll also sell you other stuff like the Viking Anvil, which you can actually craft yourself, so there's not really any point to, trade it with him. But the most important part is this. If you manage to find 60 emeralds, 24 iron ingots, or 48 stone, you might be able to get a Glade Roost map or a Cave Roost map. These maps will help you find some of the dragons that you'll find in this mod. But first of all, well, now I have to. Alright, but first of all, let's check the Book of Dragons. Welcome to the Book of Dragons. In your hands, you hold the ultimate source of information on dragons. You got your name, and you got the amount of dragons that you have. You can see here, your dragons. It will auto-populate with the dragons that you have. You can see the controls, space control, altitude log, breath attack, all the stuff. You can even see the dragon life cycle. In this mod, the dragons will grow from a tiny tooth, which is, a baby, then a short wing, a broad wing, and then a titan wing, which is really cool. You can also see what conditions you need for, if you ever get an egg, what conditions you need to get them to hatch. For example, Night Fear needs a darkness light level of less than 1 or equals to 1. Light level more or equal to 10 for a Deadly Nadder. The Monstrous Nightmare needs to be on fire. The Gronckle, there is no special conditions. For Hideous Zippleback, it needs to be on water and dark. For Skrill, it needs to be on fire. And for the Whispering Death, there's no special conditions. Which actually, since we're already here, I might as well tell you, these are the 7 dragons that you can find in this mod. The Light Fury, the Deadly Nadder, the Monstrous Nightmare, the Gronckle, the Hideous Zippleback, the Skrill, and the Whispering Death. You can do 2 things. You can either exchange with this dude, and he'll give you the map to the dragons, or you can just kind of fly. And eventually, you could just explore the world, and eventually you might find a roost. Some might be more difficult to find than others, of course. But eventually, you'll find something. I should also mention that the dragons spawn in specific biomes. You'll also get that information from the Book of Dragons. But for the time being, I'm just gonna find a dragon. And we'll go from there. This is a Hideous Zippleback. As you can see, the dragons look more like their movie counterparts. The original movie, not the live action. I don't like the live action. The models are beautiful. It's a great job. Alright, but now that I've encountered this one, I should get some information on the Hideous Zippleback. As you can see, it's a mystery class dragon. It doesn't say speed or size. It has 2 heads, twice the trouble. One releases gas, the other lights it. A powerful force in battle. And here you can see where they spawn. They spawn in taiga biomes. They eat raw salmon. We don't know their favorite food or their breeding item. And we got the competent abilities that will populate once we actually tame the dragon. Where the heck did he go? No weapons or armor. You'll need to approach slowly. It's gotta be distracted for a little bit because right now it's doing stuff. But, oh, hold on. Once it starts shaking, you need to crouch and throw the food in front of them. You just need to be patient. Oh. Once your screen stops shaking, you can get close to them. So it took like 20 something? It will sit down. The dragon will sit down. You just get close, right click them. Wherever that is. Oh. You gotta be careful. Because as you saw there, the dragon became impatient and broke its focus. So you got a small window to do your move. Oh, crouch right click, right. You crouch right click the dragon, and now the dragon's yours. Oh, you will need a saddle in order to, you know, actually ride the dragon. So let's do that. You just put a saddle on them, easy peasy. Just drop everything here, and then you can ride them. Here we go. All right, go up. There we go. Much better. Woo! All right, so let's talk about the flying mechanic in this mod, because it's completely different from other mods like Isleberg, for example. You can do a barrel roll with A and D instead of moving to the left and right. You do W. You go forward in order to fly. You can stop completely or go a little back with backwards or S. Once you're stopped in the air, you can do a little bit to the right, a little bit to the left, a little bit to the left, a little bit to the right. If you're flying around, if you do right or left, you'll do a barrel roll. Yahoo! So basically, the dragon will go to wherever you're looking, with the exception that you can also press space to go up or crouch to go down. No, don't crouch. Sprint. Whatever you have it for sprint, control, I believe it's normally. You can go down, and with space you can go up. Easy peasy. Now, let's talk about the powers, shall we? All the dragons have different abilities. They also have different taming conditions, different breeding conditions. You know all the drill. Oh, you can also press, if you press the right click, you can move around, you can see around. Even if you're flying, you can see around, no problem. You can even control your dragon while you're looking around. This is a really nice detail. I like it. Ah! Don't do that. If you shift right click, you can change how the dragon does. So it'll sit, it'll follow you, or it'll wander. You see, now it's following me, now wander, now it's sitting. And if you right click them, you can just mount them right again without crouching. Just right click them. All right. If you hold left click, the dragon will do its main ability. You can see it right there, which is the gas, of course, for the Hideous Zippleback. And I believe, there we go. Woo! If you press C, it'll do its secondary ability, which in the case of the Hideous Zippleback, of course, it's lighting the fire, the gas, whatever. Woo! Got some kick to it. And as you can see, there's some cooldown to the abilities. Oh, and you can see that the information has been populating here. Gas and Spark. These are the 5 maps that you can get. The Cliff, the Cave, the Glade, the Wetlands, and the Barrens. I just made the Cliff Roost. You can also go faster if you press also Control or Sprint. But it will also, well, in my case, the dragon pitches down. So you need to press space to go up at the same time as you press the sprint. There we go. You can see there is right there. It seems there's some Skrills there. Here we got the Skrill. Let's see what we got. For the Skrill, they are aggressive, powerful, and mysterious. Pure wreath in lightning. Weakness, cannot fire lightning from water. In order to tame the Skrill, you will need some rock hide. The models are really detailed. I really like them. Look at that. Here we go. Easy peasy. Yo! And there we go. We got the Skrill. Of course, the Skrill is a little faster than the Hideous Zippleback. And let's see what its abilities are. The Electricity. What do you have for second ability? Skrill is not bonded enough to use this ability. Fair enough. And you can see your dragons right here. You can see their inventory. You can put chests on them. He's a Broadwing right now, my Hideous Zippleback. You can see the health, the affection, the hunger, all the good stuff. And let's catch ourselves a Gronckle. You can see the information on the Gronckle right here. The Gronckle is a boulder class dragon. Gronkles are lazy and spend most of the time sleeping in communal heaps. Tough hide takes more hits than almost any dragon. You can see right here where they spawn, the hills. And they take raw beef. They get really intense. Boom. We got ourselves a Gronckle. With the Gronckle, you can imagine what its abilities are. With its normal ability, it will shoot a magma block. It doesn't go very far, though. So you have to lob it. There we go. We got the Glade Roost map, which should be right over there. The Glade Roost map will take you to Hideous Zipplebacks. Good to know. Oh. Okay, interesting. So it's not exactly what will spawn in them. It just takes you to roosts. So this one also took me to a Hideous Zippleback. For the Monstrous Nightmare, it's a Soaker class, of course. Spawns in Badlands, and we need Raw Pork Chop. Yeah! Look at that! We got a Monstrous Nightmare. Information on the Monstrous Nightmare, of course, we got the normal breath. Oh, I should also tell you that you can do this. You can make a dragon whistle with 2 bones and 1 iron nugget, and you can bind it to a specific dragon. Get another one for my Skrill. You'll be able to summon your dragon as long as it's in a loaded chunk. There we go. It will also tell you where it is, by the way. It's in the overworld, 1292 minus 524. Here we go. These are my guys. All right, something that I think they should work on is that if one of the dragon whistles is already bound and you like scroll over it, it should tell you which dragon it is. Just something to consider. And for the last 3, let's actually hatch them from eggs. Not at all because I couldn't find them in the world, but also because I want to check out how the egg mechanic is like. All right, this one just has to be in like that. Yep. Deadly Nadder, light level of 10. There we go. For the Whispering Death, we just put him right. Look at that egg. It's already at 85%. Oh, okay. This is just the activation. This is the first stage. Now, it's incubating. Oh, hello. Look. It's a Night Fury. For a Night Fury, we'll need raw cod. It's okay, baby. Yeah, you gotta be careful because even the babies are aggressive. Nice. Deadly Nadders take raw rabbit, like so. Easy peasy. I am the class collector. Look, he's a Whispering Death. Chill out. Oh my god. I believe they take raw beef. Yeah, they do. Okay, we're good. Everything is okay. As long as I have enough raw beef, I won't die. Look at... Oh my god, look at the teething. There we go. Okay, its body is actually right here. So... It's a weird thing with the Whispering Death. Yeah, he's right behind me. He's not here, he's here. Oh my god! As you can probably tell, my computer is kind of struggling a little bit. And that, I believe, is because the models of the dragons are a little bit too detailed. Still don't know where this Whispering Death is. I believe it's somewhere right here. And that is how you tame dragons. So now you got all your dragons in here. You can see their level of affection, their hunger. You gotta feed them, of course. There we go. And your dragon will get a little area for you to put items in. Easy peasy. You can imagine what the powers of the Deadly Nadder, the Whispering Death, and the Night Fury are. So I'll let you guys figure out what their powers are and stuff. I can't give you all the information. After all, I already taught you how to you know, how to hatch them, how to use the Book of Dragons correctly, all the good stuff. Like I told you guys, every dragon has 2 abilities. Their normal ability, and if you keep interacting with your dragon, you'll get a new ability. Also, your dragons will grow up to be Titan Wings. So, very cool, very cool. Anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed this mod showcase. This is a really interesting mod. And I am really interested to see what their Titan Wing forms look like. But I'll let you guys figure that out yourselves. Anyway, thank you all so much for joining me, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye! I love all my dragons. Oh, you're so beautiful.